Good evening, guys, and welcome back to the classroom with Architect Mark. And tonight, we're going to be talking about the brothers of the mice or mouses or whatever you want to call them collectively, which are another type of input of computer input that you probably have heard of, are already using, or maybe you haven't heard of them. These are graphic tablets, and they are very different from the tablets that we're used to now, which are basically bigger phones. So let's head on over. Oh, we're not heading over. We're staying here. This is the classroom right now, and let's just start this timer. Excuse me. Okay, so I did this talk for the tablet input once before. And basically, we're gonna rehash that now with an introduction to what they are. So basically, uh, tablets, specifically graphic tablets, enable the use of a pen on your computing device. It can act as, or it does act just like a mouse, uh, with the primary difference of being more precise because you can be more agile with it, and the ability to give out pressure information into the uh, software wherever that's necessary. Now, not all uh, pens have this capacity. There are some pens that are, well, there are several classifications of pens. This is one of them. Uh, this is a capacitive stylus, which you mainly uses a capacitive tip to emulate your fingertip. So the precision is not that high because you still have a very significant bulge here. Uh, and then there are active pens, which are normally battery powered. Now, this pen came with my first graphic tablet, a very cheap one. Uh, it was manufactured or being sold by Manhattan, but I think Genius also has the same. So this pen is powered by a quadruple A battery. Oh no, a triple A battery. Sorry. So it's this one, triple A battery. This is the pen, and battery goes in like so, and then you close it up. And this allows us to communicate with the tablet interface. Just close this tablet interface, which is this thing right here. So it normally doesn't have that white thing inside. I just put it on there so that I can better see if it's a little bit dirty on top, and I can remove that dirt. So it usually is connected to your computer via USB, but now there are wireless options also. Uh, and then we have these pens, which come with pen enabled devices like the Surface Line, or in this case, see, it's from Asus. This came with the not a Surface. Um, oh, the Transformer Pro. Transformer 3 Pro. This came with the Transformer 3 Pro, and it is an active pen that is powered by a quadruple A battery. And if you didn't know what that is, it's a very interesting here. So its battery slides in there. And this pen is significantly smaller than the first one. Let's do a comparison of them together. So you see, this is the triple A pen, and this is the quadruple A pen. The tips are almost the same. And here is a comparison of the batteries. This is a triple A battery. See that? And then this is a quadruple A battery. So it's significantly smaller. And these batteries, again, allow the pens to work with the digitizer, which in some cases is already the screen. Maybe like the Note series that Samsung has. It has a digitizer, and then the pen interacts with that. And the pen is powered also, so it charges while it's connected. And then there are these pens that are without batteries. So this is from an Intuos 4. This is the one I'm using right now. And so it has the tip, several buttons, two of them, and then the back, which is also interacts with the surface and acts as an eraser. So when you're drawing something and you need something to be quickly erased, you turn it over and then you can erase it. So let's look at the drawing environment right now, and so for you to find out what actually pressure means and why this might be interesting for you, especially if you're into drawing in general. So here, this is a drawing interface, Sketchbook Pro. Right now the color is gray. Let's change this to a more visible one, like let's go with cyan. And then we'll use the mouse and we'll scrub over that. Try to write maybe my name in cursive. Right, so I'm using also the brush tool right here, paintbrush. I'm using the paintbrush tool because we can see pressure on this. So that's what the mouse did. So I was continuously holding the down button there. Maybe I have it on. I don't have my keyboard on, so I can show you. But here's the pen, and we will do the same thing, but using the pen this time. So you can see it's not a mouse pointer. No, it's not a mouse pointer when you're here. And we'll do the same thing, but with the pen. It was a little bit small, so let's remove that. So I'm right now erasing what I wrote and doing it one more time so it could achieve the same size. Right now, this pen is mapped only to the program. That's why the whole space must be utilized when I'm trying to do that. So yeah, it should be that big around. Yeah, all right. So as you can see, there's a significant difference in the size here when the trace started, And then here towards the end, when the pressure was higher. So this is a straight line demo of pressure in action. So we start off with very light pressure and then building up. And then right now I'm really pushing hard into the uh, tablet. And you can see that there is a very big variance between here, the start point, and here at the end point. So what else can you do with pens apart from pressure and being really precise with things? There is also uh, tilt. In some programs, the pen tilt is recognized. So for example, you're using an airbrush and you're tilting it to the to the left or to the right, or to the right and to the left, the airbrush will spray as if it was going this direction, the direction of the pointer. Apparently, uh, there's also a proper way of holding this these buttons so you're able to use them. So right now I have got them mapped to right click and mode change, which moves, well, right click is common, so like that. And then mode change right now is set to uh, when I click it, the pen becomes a mouse or recognizes itself as a mouse. That means it forgoes pressure. See, it's not following it anymore. And then when I switch back to pen mode, you can see that it's all back. So I did this so that I can be more precise with this space right here because I'm using a big monitor, 4K, and I need to be more precise in like writing out stuff here like so without having to strain my hands, because normally the mapping on the uh, tablet is for the entire screen unless you specify a specific a region where the pen will be recognized. So this is me going to the upper left corner and I'm reaching just up to that, upper right to that, and then lower right up to that, lower left up to here. So right now I have only this section of the screen map. So if this were my screen, I only have this area map. It's 1/4. Pretty cool, right? So if you haven't bought a mouse in the sale yesterday, maybe you might be considering something like this, or you might think of considering something like this because prices for these right now, especially a specific brand called Huion, are super low. Even if you can basically purchase a graphic tablet monitor type for an insanely low amount than what it previously was for when only Wacom was the player. Now that there are others and they can price aggressively, the field is being democratized or something. And you might want to join in on that. So I suppose that's it for now. I will see you guys again on our 50th episode tomorrow. Take care and good night.